welcome back. So for today's video I'm going to talk about Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, and if you're new here then my name is Nakshatra and I'm talking about Vedic astrology and I'm practicing Vedic astrology. So Jupiter represents husband in a woman's chart, and if you have Atmakarka here or highest degree planet here, you can also have this characteristic or whatever the descriptions that I'm going to give for Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra. So let's go for the topic of today. So Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra. Dhanishta is a very famous nakshatra and very glamorous nakshatra. I have seen most of the famous celebrity in the history itself. These people at least have one placement or one planet in this nakshatra. So Dhanishta is a material wealth. This world, this Rahu world, the world that we are living in is all about material right now. This yuga, this Kali yuga that we are living right now is all about money, and if without money we cannot live in this world. So Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra very much giving the prosper and luck in wealth. So this is a best placement for material gain of this world. So as I said, for the women who have this nakshatra, your man can be someone who is very wealthy, came from a very royal family, or they have a very strong generational wealth, or he himself will be someone who is into director position or CEO position, someone who is very in a authoritative position. Or if you yourself, for the woman who have Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, without any direction or any afflicted or without having any conjunctions, any bad conjunctions, then you yourself can have a very good material wealth in this world. So this also can help them to gain real estate property and also cars. So these people can easily earn the money and they can have multiple house or multiple cars. They love cars, so they will have big house. Dhanisha Nakshatra also represents these people never really like a small house or apartment. They always want to have a big house. Even though if they are living alone, they love to have that luxury, that comfort in their life. So they will have a very creative nature, have multiple talents, because if you see Dhanishta, the opposite nakshatra is Ashlisha and Magha Nakshatra, and Ashlisha represents a very mystical nakshatra, while Magha represents royalty, which is wealth. Both of this nakshatra is a wealth. And then so your man, for a woman who have Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, your man can be someone who's very spiritual, someone who is very much into believing, manifestations, all the stuffs. So they also love fame. If there is no any other directional strength or anything else, they do love fame. Dhanishta Nakshatra people do love fame and recognitions. They are very extrovert natures. Unless if there is any other placement, this can make the person an introvert, but most of the time Dhanishta Nakshatra people can have fame, but at the same time the fame can grow bigger and the most security you need in your life, which means you can't have a lot of privacies, and that can be a lot of issues can happen, and so many things you need to sacrifice. You can't go out, or you need bodyguards to go out. So these are the things the Dhanishta Nakshatra people can experience. And for example, I can give Princess Diana's life, how she is very introvert, and she doesn't like fame, but she had to go through it in her life. So that's the type of energy Dhanishta Nakshatra have. I don't know if Princess Diana have this nakshatra. I'm not sure. So Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra can make a woman like a yogini type of spiritual energy. They are very much into, enjoy their life. I mean, we are seeing it nowadays that a lot of women are happily independent. They are living alone, they are single, and they are enjoying their life. So Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra also represents that. They can be into celibacy and they are not really interested into marriage life. So if there is a strong Venus, then this can represent you have interest in marriage. And if you don't have interest in marriage, it's not a wrong thing. I mean, we all go through our life in a certain level in certain situations. So if you're as long you're happy with yourself, that's the as long you're having a peaceful life, that's what matters. As I said, this is one of the placement that can create yoginis or someone who dedicate their entire life for the art or world of science. Something yogini, you guys can go and Google about this one for the women. Yogini literally means you are very dedicated into mantras, into prayers. This placement can mix the woman. Okay, this is for the woman, not for the man. So Jupiter in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, for the woman who have this placement, this can mix you someone who is very dedicated into the field that you are choosing to work. For example, this is a very good placement for world of science, for the women who want to be into science, who want to bring new technology or new research, anything. For the best example I can give is Nikola Tesla's life. Please go and read his biography. This man, he is literally sacrificed his entire life just for the what he have created, innovative. He is someone who is a very innovative type of energy. And for the woman who have Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, you can have this energy. You can really very much dedicated into the field that you are choosing to work. For example, if you are choosing to teach science, you will be someone who is very much into doing the research before you are giving the information out. If you are someone who want to be a YouTuber, and you have to do the consistent work, you have to upload consistently, and you have to find a niche and topics that related, you have to keep it up. So this is the energy. You have to sacrifice your time, your energy, your mental emotion, everything into your work. But at the same time, please try to balance it out, that between your work life and your personal life. Don't really get too much into your work that sometimes it can affect your health. So this is for Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra for the woman. So now we are going for the opposite nakshatra from Dhanishta. The opposite nakshatra is Astrologia and Magha. So for the woman who have this nakshatra, as I said, you will get a very spiritual partner, but at the same time, they are someone who will help you to activate your Kundalini energy. If you are not into the spiritual life, or if you are not into mantras or something, these are the people who will come into your life and activate it. And this can also represent if someone who have Magha or Ashlisha Nakshatra in your life. If you know someone in your life who have Ashlisha or Magha Nakshatra, be it your best friend or in your family members, your sisters or anyone, these people will make you, these people is the one who will activate, show the path to the spiritual life. So for the woman who have Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, your man can also be someone who is very modern type of dressing sense. He will be someone who is very innovation type of fashion sense. Someone who love to dress up in a new fashion trends. They can be someone who's following up the trends. A lot of bold colored type of fashion sense. So this is for Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, and I hope this one helps. And please don't forget to subscribe, comment and like, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.